If you can conjugate the verb tener, which means to have in Spanish, then you can automatically conjugate 10 other common verbs in Spanish. Now, this is really important because tener is an irregular verb in the preterite, in the conditional, and in the future tenses. So you don't have to re-memorize or relearn how to conjugate it for these other verbs. Check this out. Mantener, to maintain. Obtener, to obtain. Contener, to contain. Retener, to retain. Sostener, to sustain. Entretener, to entertain. Abstenerse, to abstain. And detener, to detain. And there's a few others too. So make sure you know how to conjugate tener in the preterite, which is irregular. But once you know that, you'll be able to apply it to all of these other words. Because, for example, to say I maintain, you say mantengo. And you can hear that it's just like the I have tengo in Spanish. So all of the stem or the root of the verb is there. This is a great trick, a great way to remember and to know, to increase your vocabulary and your ability to conjugate all these verbs. You don't have to relearn or reinvent the wheel. Look for other patterns like this in Spanish too, other verbs that work like this. You'll see that these roots, that they kind of repeat. Take advantage of them. It instantly increases your vocabulary and your ability to conjugate these verbs properly. There are some verbs that end in tain that don't work like this. Like a very common one, pertain is pertenecer. It's similar, but it's not pertener, it's pertenecer. And that's a really good one to know because it means pertain or to belong to is how we would more commonly use it. I belong to, pertenezco. That's a really good verb to know. So there are a few outliers that don't fall into this, and definitely it doesn't work for nouns that end in tain, and we have a lot of those like mountain and captain. That's a noun, so that's not going to end in tener. It's only for verbs. So if you like these kind of tips, please subscribe and like the video and leave a comment.